Hey everyone, let's solve today's LeetCode challenge, which is night dialer. So in this problem, we have to dial a number of length n from this dialer pad, and by pressing any number for the next move, we can only do the night move as the knight moves in the chess on the chessboard. So two step in the horizontal or vertical direction, and then one step perpendicular to that. Two step horizontal or vertical and one step perpendicular. So this is the knight move. So let's say we have pressed 3. So for the next step we can either move to 4 or 8. So from each digit, or maybe from each node, we already know the next move. Let's say from 1 we can get to know in advance. Let 1, if 1 we have pressed right now, then the next button is going to be 6 or 8. I'm thinking all of these nodes as a graph nodes. Let's say 1 is going to be 6 and 8, and from, let's say, from 0 it can go to 4 or 6. So this we already know, so why don't we just create a variable or maybe adjacency variable from each node from 0 to 9. Here we have prepared the adjacency list or maybe adjacency matrix for this. Now let's have a look on one example. Let's say our n given to us is 2. So it means we have to return all the numbers we can dial from the numpad, which is of length 2. And after pressing the first letter, we can press the next letter after the night move. Here we can start from any digit from 0 to 9. So every digit can be considered and that would contribute to our answer further. So we can choose 10 digits at this point. After choosing 10 digits, so the next one length we have to get from the further characters. Let's say we have chosen 5. So after choosing 5, we cannot move to any other location. We have to be on 5. So 5 would be the only option. So if we have chosen 1, so from 1 we can go to 6 and 8, like this. From 6 we can go to 1 and 7 as well as 0. So if we have chosen 6 at the first stop, the next three options for us can be 1, 7 and 0. This is our adjacency list. The main thing to consider is that there might be overlapping subproblems. Let's say from 0 we are going to 4, and we are also going from 3 to 4 and 9 to 4. Let's line to 4. Let's say we have to calculate a length of 3. So from 0 we'll calculate number of length 2. From 3 we'll calculate a number of length 2, as well as from 9 for a number of length 2. So these will further make call to 4, because all these can be, from all these we can move to 4. So in that case we are having overlapping subproblems. So what we can do is we can memorize our for length from node, from any node. Let's say from second node, how many numbers of length 2 we can dial. This we have to memorize in a map. Okay, let's try to code this problem. Here we have taken our adjacency metric and we are using memo hash map. So let's initialize the answer, and then from all digits from 0 to 9 we're just going to make our call to the solution function, and we are going to add like we have utilized one length, and so I will make call to n minus 1, and from the current digits just return our answer. If length equal to 0, in that case we'll just return 1, so that we have found one answer. We will see that value in the memo. If that is already existing in the memo, in that case we'll just return from cache, otherwise we'll just go to calculate it. So we will from node, so we are here with a node index or maybe node item. So from node to to move to the further stages, we will use that adjacency metric and visit all the neighbors. I mean traversal to all the neighbors to solve our answer. Answer plus equal to solution length minus 1 and next node, and we'll just cache this answer. Length plus node return answer. Okay, we also have to take modulo actually. So after storing every answer statement, we are just taking mode. Let's try to submit our sample test cases. Okay, it is submitted successfully. Got submitted. Okay, thank you guys.